So we want to do this like... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter how high it goes. I don't think that there's a limit. At first I thought that there was one, but I don't think that there is one now. Ah, fuck, that looks great. It's nice when it's all closed off, isn't it? Okay, so instead of this going over to here now, we can start storing this in the new area. So this will come around here and get stored in here. How is it gonna... That one could just sort of loop around here, I think. Have faith, chat. I know what I'm doing. Is this the Jaffa factory? Yes, it is. It is. Okay, we can tighten this up a little bit. So this is a merger. So we come down here to merge it, and then it'll come back around here and go into... This is like one plate line coming in, but there might be more plate lines coming in after.
You're doing great, Dad!
Do you think Bette Midler has ever had a threesome?
I think if you spend that much time in Hollywood, I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah, she probably has. Realistically, come on. Come on, she's probably been to a couple of crazy parties in her time, right? And who knows what happens at crazy parties. I'm sure she's had one. Okay, I'm saying it, chat. I think she's had one. I think she's definitely had one or two threesomes. Yeah, you know what? I think she's had more than one threesome in her time. Twitter and ask? Okay, I will. Thanks very much, Blunt Dragon, for the 1,000 bits and the food for thought as well. That's going to be a great source for me for some time now. Bette Midler having a threesome with who? Who do you think? Who's your top 10 people that Bette Midler would have had a threesome with? Who would you say are like your most likely culprits for that. Who is she like? Who is she really known for hanging around with a lot? What's the height of this? 3? Or is it 2? It's 2. That looks pretty straight, doesn't it? Oh. Oh yeah, it's real straight. So it's too high. And it's around there. So that means we can go too high like that. And then too high around here too. I'm out of oh no. I ran out of rods. I ran out of rods and we're not making any more rods. I'm gonna have to hand make rods. Oh Lord. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've run out of rods. Shin and Duncan. You think Shin and Duncan have had a threesome with Bette Midler? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. According to The Sun, David Bowie once diddled Bette Midler in the closet. Why not? Again, it's Hollywood, right? That kind of shit's
Come on,
happen.
Sips.
What?
How many of those threesomes have you been in?
Oh, a gentleman never tells. Bet would kill me if she found out that I was talking about the threesomes that we've had. She would go mental. Oh, you mother... These things are a freaking godsend, aren't they? Just for the curves and everything are just perfect.
Slash TTS tit twister Mr. Blister deadly twister on daddy's fister sister was fister by Mr. Magister on testosterone zister or ow 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 bye.
Thanks, Sean265. Thanks so much for the 11 pounds and 98 pence. And Indies, thanks so much for the 30 bucks. 3,000 bits, Indies. Thank you very much. Once again, my God, Indies. That is a lot of, it's a lot of money, Indies. What with the other big one from before, too. Okay, so we have plates coming into the... Oh, no! We almost had plates coming in to the new... Quite there yet. So it was 2 from this, but I made a huge mistake. I didn't line this up properly. Man, I made a huge mistake there. That should be fine now, right? Let me check. 69 subs today. I know. That's nuts, eh? Okay, so now the plates are coming through. Fully merged and everything. They come down here, they go in here, and they're going into the central storage area. Perfecty. So let's put plates in here. We're gonna have to... It's good to have lots of plates on us, yes. But we're gonna start emptying out this side here. Because this isn't feeding anything anymore either, is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. So we're just gonna slowly, one by one, dismantle this as well, right? We got a couple of bits and pieces in there. Some of this stuff is gonna take years to move over, but at least we're not gonna be like in this dumb poison cloud anymore, right? So that's gonna leave a bunch of this. We'll grab as much of it as we can, come back and do another trip, and then we should be fine, right? Perfecti erecti. Now you're talking. Okay, so that's filling up there. That's fine. So we'll keep a couple of these plates on us because we need them all the time for conveyor belts and stuff anyway, right? So that's that done. Rods we're completely out of, so this can be dismantled. So that was an easy one. So we're down 2 now. So only 4 left to go. Okay, screws are being delivered from here. So they come in here. So not only are the screws coming from... Wait, where were we making screws again? Oh yeah, we're making them over here. So we do have some screws, but we ran out of rods, so we haven't been making screws for a while. So when we were making screws, screws were coming... So we have to send rods over there. That's fine. We can send rods back through there again. And then we got wires and cables coming here, and then these the reinforced plates too. Okay, so this can be dismantled. We'll try to like we'll try to make it a bit cleaner on the new roof. We'll try to make it less less crazy. And then this, so this is where rods were coming in from the old factory. I feel like we learned so much from this. Great. Okay, so screws going up into here no longer. So we're gonna have to figure out So screws, some of the screws came down to central storage, but then the screws that were coming down to central storage were coming from over there, but then were we sending screws back as well? And what were we sending screws back for? Where were we sending screws back to? Or was this rods? It was plates and then rods, right? You ordered one of my piss jugs. It's Hackenstrom. Thanks so much. Thanks for doing that. Plates. Rods was the second one. And then screws is the third one. So why am I sending screws back over here? And to where? Or was it even screws? I have to follow the trail here. Figure it out. So screws we were sending to there. They're coming up here. Going where the... I am confused. So they were going up here and into the bottom there. Screws going around. The fuck? Oh, this was where the rods were coming up. This was rods, not screws. So what did I take apart here? Oh, fuck me. That was it all along. I thought we were on the third one. Oh, God, I'm dumb. Okay. No wonder I was so confused. Jeez. It's crazy. It was the second one, not the third. I thought we were sending screws back over there. I bet you can see why I was so concerned. So a lot of this stuff is going to be moved. I spent a lot of time setting this up today as well, which is a bit of a shame, but I think this is for the best. I think the factory will benefit from this a lot more, right? So we could send that over that way. We could still send it into pretty much the same points. It'll just look a little bit different. It'll sort of all travel along this like central area here that we've got like carved out underneath the factory. I need to make a diagram to keep track. Yeah, right, I do. Urgent update, we're moving the rods. Yeah, that's right. It's not so much that we're moving the rods. It's, I mean, some of this infrastructure can stay because the rods are going to just come out of here now, and then go... One line of rods will go directly in there to make screws, and then we'll have another line of rods go down into storage, so that we have rods in storage, and then because we're going to need them, and then rods going directly into the screw factories too. Important stuff. Very important stuff. Alright, so we need to cease doing this now. Actually, we're going to stop collecting stuff in central storage altogether and start rerouting it to the new one. So we have 3 containers set up. So rods will be... So we got plate, rods, and then screws. And then the final 3 are what? Wires. That's screws. Oh my god. Okay, we got 2 containers filled with screws. Oh shit. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, these never went anywhere to begin with, but we do have lots of these stored up. Okay, we got lots of wires stored in here now too. Man, the things I do to keep myself organized. Okay, so screws, wires, this should be reinforced plates and cables. Man, we have a lot of cables stored now too. Tons of cables. More cables than we'll ever need probably. All I want is to see Sips play SimCity 2000. Wires are just long rods though. Yeah, you know, you're kind of right about that. You are a bit right about that. Okay, and then power-wise, we're gonna have to figure out how to send power over there, but we'll sort all that out after. Right. So, so some of this can actually change around a little bit now. That doesn't look right, does it? Maybe it's just me tripping out a little bit. Maybe I'm just straight tripping. Okay. So we're gonna want to send... Is that big manatee coming after me? So this stuff's gonna have to reverse direction now. Go the other way. Which is gonna be a bit difficult. So that's gonna have to come higher up, and that'll have to go lower down. And then it's gonna have to come over here to make its way into storage, unless it cuts right through this factory and goes out the back instead. That's not really an option either. What's up on the roof here? More crap that we'd have to go over. Is going under an option? Not really. There's a big mountain in the way. So our best option is to come in to the side here and run it along here, possibly up and over all this plate stuff that's coming in. So how many lines are going over there? We'd have cables for sure. We'd have copper wires for sure, and reinforced plates for sure as well. I don't think that's all gonna fit here. But maybe if it goes further, if it goes further up, it might work out better. This is the only problem with moving central storage to another area. It's like it was all set. Oh yeah, no, I see. That's fine. That's pretty high. So if that ran in under here to go into the back, maybe not. What the fuck? I feel like we want to do it here, but this is all rod stuff, isn't it? So we'll change that around. We will send the rods down here, but we'll send them up into there like that again. And then what was this one? This is output of screws. So this is where screws for storage go. Okay, we'll have to fix all this too. So screws for storage will have to go So everything. So basically, we're saying pretty much everything is gonna have to go along
Okay,
here.
Sipsy, how
Yeah?
much is it gonna take to get a squeeze of those cheeks? And I'm not talking about the ones on your face, Kappa.
But what cheeks? My butt cheeks. You want to squeeze my butt cheeks? How much does it cost to squeeze my butt cheeks? Surprisingly, like not that much actually. Yeah, I'm pretty up for a butt cheek squeeze. Surprisingly. Like, let's say like maybe like $50. $50 for a butt cheek squeeze. Does that sound like a good deal? $50? $25. 12 pounds and 52 pence. How about that, Sean265? 12 pounds of... Oh, Sean265, thanks so much for the 12 pound and 52 pence donation as well. What a coincidence. You're welcome to squeeze my butt cheeks whenever you like. Say the word. Right, so this is gonna be screws coming out of here. Oh, God. Good Lord. This is a mess. Now, the problem is that we use this for access, right? We use this as the way to get up. So to get up and to get into stuff too. So this is like a, well, maybe it's time we sack this off actually. Maybe that's not needed anymore. When we could just have a ramp. Here and here. And then we have a doorway here now instead. But actually, let's make it a big doorway. I kind of like these big doorways. I feel like they're a bit nicer. So that takes us up into here, which, well, I mean, what fucking floor is this anyway? It's the first floor. And that goes up to the second floor. So that goes like that. Comes out here. So I'm thinking that maybe we just swap some of this stuff around. That's not needed. That's not needed. Also not needed. Let's get rid of that. So what we're saying now is that to access this, we just need a door here. One door, and then organization, we go walkway straight. And Mr. Ideas is cooking up some fresh ones here, guys. Have no fear. We're gonna make this factory great again. It's gonna be the best. We're learning. We're learning new things about our bodies every day. We're learning new things about our bodies and it feels great, doesn't it? Man, I love learning about my body. So that's a wall. That. So this brings us up here to the second floor of this nonsense. So that's good. That gets us up here, and then it's just a nice hop, skip, and a jump up this way. Ramp. Why do we come all the way up here even? For what exactly? There's fucking nothing up here. There's fucking nothing up here. There's nothing even hooked up here yet. What were we hoping to make? More fucking wires? Jesus, how many do we need? Will we need a lot later or something? Is that what we're banking on? You want to look at the view? It's not an interesting one from here. It's like just a bunch of shit that's gonna be... Wait, are you looking at the nature? You heathen. Who looks at the nature in this game? This is the kind of view you want up here. Look, you want to see the grinding gears of industry. Fuck nature, that's right. You're right about that. Alright, so we readjust this to instead come out here. Put a wall here, and then that can just go straight down. We're having a tidy up. Having a good old-fashioned tidy up. Oh, you bitch. It's like that. Okay, so that will be screws, and then rods will come in to here via this outrageous setup. So this will be, this will go all the way over here. I kind of want to set it up so that it's how far away? Can it go like that? What's the curve like on that? Yeah, that curve is perfect. So it lines up with one on there, and this now needs to be how high? Three? That's 2, or is it 4? And then we're gonna have to change this around too, right? So that's gonna go over there. So that is connecting to that, to that. We have to sort out this power again. Fuck, it's annoying. Okay, so this one is full. 4 out of 4. God. Okay. This is back here connecting to that, which will have to go eventually. We've got power lines down to here. So we basically have to connect something from down here up to there. Somehow. Something that hasn't already been connected. Alright. For now, that'll do. Everything is connected up. We'll have to just swap it over. You hear the sound of it all coming online? Let's just check and see what we're running at. 93? I think there's a big chunk of stuff that isn't powered on right now. Is it in here? Is all this stuff powered on? Yeah, it's all powered on. 200. We should be running at 160. So what's not working? This stuff is all working. Do we cut like anything off up here? Oh, is it because we ran out of resources, so a bunch of stuff's not working? So probably everything is running, but we're just not using up power because there's a lot of stuff not running. Oh, baby. That's spicy, isn't it? God, that's spicy. Okay, so that is going to be for screws. There's no, there's no access from this side, is there? Have I built trains yet? No. I'm still fucking around with this. I'm trying to get it myself sorted out, ready for trains. And it's going... I mean, it's fun, but it'd be more fun if there was lots of trains choo-chooing. You know? I would rather there be trains choo-chooing right now, but sadly, not a single train has choo-chooed just yet. Right. So, we can have this... make the turn here. Let's come out one. Oh, it's not quite straight, that's why. I thought it looked all fucked up. Okay, so this lines up like so. Meaning that we want this one to go like that. So that same spot, but one over. Oh, motherfucker. Why is this so fucking hard to judge? So it's gotta go back one. Which I think is where it was before. Okay, that's perfectly straight now. Nice. Okay. So that's good. And then we have to get this shit set up here too so that this can flow into here on the right stack, which is like that. And so this is gonna be logistics, conveyor lift. So this is the second, this is the third one, because this is gonna be screws eventually. So not this one, but this one. We kind of want these to be in the same spot that they were in. So that has to go up like that. Oh, baby. That's a spicy pizza. No? 1.3 people are watching a dad play with his rods. Yeah. It's true they are. It's true they are. Okay, that's great. So, when we're... Whoa, hang on though. Is that... Needs to go like up one more, doesn't it? It needs to go
Hey,
up like
Sips
one
me
more.
again. Did you know that the new Bodega book has finally been released and is available for pre-order now at store.yogscast.com? I just ordered mine and I can't wait till it arrives.
Wow.
Promise not paid actor lel.
You promise that you're not a paid actor, lel. Good. Is that? It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. I think it needs to go one higher, didn't it? Ah, balls. It's so hard to fucking level these things, isn't it? Jesus. It's too high now. Hey, thanks very much, Sean265, once again. Yeah, I heard that it's ready to go. They're accepting pre-orders for it. So you know what? Enjoy your bodega book. You enjoy that. You hear? Nah, it'll be good. It'll be good. So is it like this high? This high. Does that look alright? That looks pretty straight, right? Can you get the brand new Bodega book with Twitch Prime? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yogscast Prime. You like crooked rods? Nice. That's. You know what? Need to. It's one of my favorite things. Okay. Great. So, that's screws. What else needs to come over here? What else needs to come over here? We need to send over some... We need to send over some spools. Some wire spools, which we are making tons of. And what else do we need to send over here? Cables. Vince cables. Wires. Wire spools. Okay, good. So we have to adjust the heights on these now. This doesn't need to come all the way over here anymore either. So that can be adjusted fact, that can come down after this, which is even better, in fact. So we can come down there. And that's the plates. Okay. Great. Mr. Ideas is cooking up some real fresh ones here, I'll have you know. Okay, so now this comes out this way here, and then it's gonna join up with that there. Is it perfecti? No, it's a little bit crooked. And that's just because of the placement of this, isn't it? It was just a tiny bit crooked. Okay, that's much better. So now we move these. And those things go, oh god, this is fucking awesome. Holy shit. This is way better, isn't it? This is way better. Okay, and we still need to send cables over, which we might have to do it a bit further up. So we're gonna have another one come down here, and that'll be these things. So we'll have to get a thing to drop down one. But that's okay, I can go up and do that in a sec. So that's all that coming out of there. And then we have to get cables one above that, which is gonna be awkward. But we'll figure it out, right? I'm a senior citizen. Fuck, come on, I'm not quite yet. Jeez, still got a little ways to go. Don't write me off just yet. You know, this is even better too, because now that we're getting rid of this, it means that we can close the wall up here. But that's still gonna have to come like that because of just the way that this is up here. So that means that now we're wanting to potentially line it up with this. Which is going to be tough. Because we're really squashed in here. So it's like here, so we want that to be like that. I can go one back actually. Here. Yep. Beautiful curve as usual. Congratulations. I've done it again, team. I'm the best. Oh, hang on though. We're gonna have to like twirl it around a little bit, and then it's gonna have to... I'm not talking about my penis either here. I'm talking about, not to be confused with... not to be confused with my penis. I'm not talking about my penis right now, twirling it around. I'm talking about this thing here. Okay, so we want that to go this way.
You're doing great, Dad.
And then we need a conveyor lift. Oh no! Oh, I think it's not high enough. I think if it's high enough, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. So now that is those plates, and then we just have to... Oh god, I keep doing that. I just gotta find a way now to get cables over here too, and anything else that we need to send over here after, but cables definitely will need to go over here. Even though we're pretty much full on cables. Don't say penis too loud, my grandma might hear. Oh, what the hell? I'm sure your grandma knows what a penis is. Like, what's the problem? It's too rude. She doesn't want to hear. She doesn't want to hear. She doesn't want to hear the word penis. So this is rods go in here, but we're likely gonna change this slightly. Rods. So let's get rid of this and just let's remember that rods go in there. We need the rods to go in there. And then we need to figure out how we're going to get cables to go up top here too. Onto like the top rung of this. But annoyingly, that thing is in the way now. So how do we get cables onto that top rung? Following this nice setup that we have here right now. Screws, spools. I think the setup is looking great. It's just trying to figure out how we get the cables past all this. Because the cables come out at an awkward spot. I mean, they don't necessarily need to come out at an awkward spot, but they'll still have to go around there. So I'm thinking maybe instead we do cables on this rung, and then we're just gonna have to figure out a different way for the rods to enter the factory, right? That's gonna be the way to do it. I've already figured it out, chat. Don't worry. So actually, that's gonna come down, connect like that. We need to get the height on this right again. Easy peasy. Okay, good. So this is gonna be not where the rods enter now. We'll figure it out later, like I said. Oh shit, what's that in the way? Is it this? A little wall in the way here? Nice. Okay, good. And cables are gonna come out this side instead. So cables, instead of running around here like this, Oh, actually, we could line this up. They'll come out of here instead. So instead of going like that, these get lined up here. Where is this? I think I just had to have it like one over. Yeah, I did. And Erica, how long is your grandma visiting for you? You for? What's an acceptable amount of time for a grandma to visit? Like a couple of days? Like when I was a kid, my grandmas just came over for dinner. That's it. So it was like a couple of hours. Till Tuesday, she just showed up. She just randomly showed up? What the hell? Man. Who does that? Okay. So, we add another rung here. And this is now looking great. So that's cables coming out of there. Should have some cables coming down the line. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so that's cables. So we've almost rerouted everything. In fact, we pretty much have, right? Plates going in from there, they're coming out as like a different output. And then all of this other stuff comes around the back here like this, right? Your grandmother was in your home for one dinner total before she died. She had my dad's record.
What's the worst thing about being an egg? You only get laid once and it's by your mother.
Yeah, that's pretty bad actually. When you put it that way. That's not the best. Hey, Geeson1, thanks so much for the donation. Tachyon3, thanks for the bits as well. All of the bits. Take this, you big rod-loving bastard. And then the other one said, what does this do? Jess, thanks for the donation as well. Sips, hi there. I know. Bit of a cheapskate with this dono. I've been sub for 4 years, so that must mean something, right? Anyway, YogCon-wise, I booked my slot, but realized I have to leave the holodeck for YogCon. Can I leave the holodeck? Please? For YogCon, yes, Jess. That's a big yes for me. You can leave the holodeck for YogCon, but as soon as it's done, right back in there, okay? No delay. But yeah, for YogCon, sure. Out you come. It'll be fine. Okay. Look at this. Fucking look at this. Would you look at this? So this stuff is all gonna come up here. My problem is that rods being, so that's screws. Man, I forgot about rods. Rods will have to come in on this bottom one here. So you got plates, rods, screws. Okay, so this will be rods here. Remind me, okay? Once we start producing rods, they'll come down this one. Which means that logistics-wise, rods oh my god. Look! Look! Ah! We've done it! We cracked! We won the whole game! Oh. Feels great, doesn't it? Yeah, it is a beaut, you're right. What a total beaut. The nice thing about it too is that we can get rid of all of these dumb things and these platforms too and just have it floating. And same with this stuff too. We're just using this for now as like a marker, but after it can go. Man, I like that. Alright, so we gotta get storage set up down here now too. We're producing still lots of wires. We're gonna have tons of extra wires because now we're pumping even more into here. Right, so we got plates, rods, screws, wires, cables are coming in next, and then after that is the plates. Plates. Storage is getting awfully close to power tonight. Okay, so and then, like I said, plates. Oh man. Look at that. That took like no time at all to get sorted out, right? No time at all. And now, in terms of getting these things the right height and stuff. It's easy, okay. Okay, so wires.